Well, good morning YouTube. Lofty's here. I've popped up to studios to make a little bit of a vlog for you. I've finally done it. I've bit the bullet. I've changed my vlogging setup. I've finally got rid of the Ghost XL and I've put a chin mount on, centre mount. I know there's a bit of controversy about chin mounts, but there's a few things I want to talk about. So this is my new chin mount, centre mounted DJI Action 4. There's a little bit more to it than that. If you're interested in my vlog setup, stick around. I'll see you in a minute. Okay YouTube, as you know, I've always been a supporter of the Drift Innovations, the XLs, the Ghosts, mainly because of the battery life, the 6-7 hour battery life, and I've persevered with the tours, but I've finally decided I've got to change. As you know, they brought the Osmo Action 3 out and you couldn't actually have a microphone and an external battery, but we've got the Osmo Action 4 and we've got a new little device. This is the little device. It's a blkin. As you know, I have to use a converter to change it to USB-C to drop the volume down. I use a Rode AI. This is a USB-C audio charge adapter. So what you do is, this little device, I've fitted it on here underneath the camera. So you bring your microphone in, your power in, and it comes round and in here. So it actually splits it so as you can use an external battery or an external power supply and you can keep the camera going. So you go on tour, a long day, 6, 7, 8 hours in the saddle. You don't have to worry about chopping batteries out. All you do is plug it in and switch it on and off as you need it. How good is that? Plus I've put the centre mount on, which I'm quite pleased with. I know there's a few people said they've had problems with the glue breaking down, but I've got a little lanyard on it, so there you go. So I'll show you what we do. So my camera set up now. I've got the little drift on here. That's to record my face. I'm going to put my external camera, my Osmo Action 3, I'm going to put it here. The one thing that really does upset people is this, the nodding dog. So what I've decided is I'm going to use the camera on my helmet for most of the video in with the sound, and I'm going to put my second camera here so when I'm in towns or in the start and I do actually start the nodding dog, it'll give me a forward facing picture, which is good. So I've got one lead which is coming up, the old RAM mount to this camera here, so this camera will have permanent power. So the other lead, nice and simple, you plug it in here. So now, this little interface, the blkin, as I say, microphone in, power lead in, microphone power out. How good is that? So I've actually got permanent power. Another reason why I wanted to go for the centre mount is because when I had the camera mounted on the side, it made it worse, the nodding dog, but it kept cutting into my jacket and I couldn't get a full head look. So what do you think of that? Permanent power supply. I don't have to swap batteries out. I don't have to knock myself about. Absolutely fantastic. So we're going to go for a ride and I'm going to let you see what it looks like. I'll see you in a minute. Okay YouTube, so here we are. So I've got the centre camera pointing forward with the voice. The face camera to record me talking. And for when I'm doing the nodding dog, we've got the remote camera on the left hand side. How about that? As I say, I've tried my hardest to persevere with the drifts because I thought they'd be the best alternative on a long run, but the amount of people who comment and say the picture's not good enough and blah blah whatever. So I'm hoping now I've got constant power, I don't have to worry about switching the camera on, switching the camera off to enable me to get a view. And the other thing is, it's quite hard to know when the batteries are running out, and then you have to say to the lads, oh, I've got to pull over and change the batteries, and you feel a bit of a lemon really. So with this system I don't need to change any batteries, just leave them on full power. How good is that? I'm chuffed to bits. Shame about the drifts, but the other thing was the image stabilisation's not so good, whereas where I've mounted my Osmo 3, the image stabilisation is amazing. So the camera looks if it's shaking slightly, but when you see it, it's brilliant. It is fabulous. So I've joined everybody else. I've got a centre mount on the front, and let's hope we get some good pictures. As you know, when I'm doing my reviews, I shan't worry about external batteries. I sort of just use the little ones inside because I swap and change and move them around. It's mainly for touring and from when I'm out for long days and I want to, well, show you everything we're going to do. So what do you think? Have you enjoyed this little video about cameras, about vlogging setups? If you have, click on that like, subscribe, ring that little bell. It all helps. The more you like, the more you comment, them little algorithms move me further and further up the queue, so when you search for something I do tend to appear more. You know, ask me a question. I'm only too pleased to answer questions about my setup. So I'm hoping this is okay and everything works all right and we produce some good content for you to watch. So this is the Lofty Biker saying ta-ra for now. Ta-ra.